Stadium in New Orleans, home to the Tulane Green Wave, and as this city likes to say, let the good times roll, and the Tulane fans are certainly ready for that. Today, two teams collide in an old-fashioned SEC showdown, as we'll see a team coming off a crucial bye week, the Florida Gators, taking on the winners of 5 straight, the Tulane Green Wave. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse.
Man, what up, girls? We finally get to use Tulane. I'm telling y'all, I've been trying to use Tulane on the cinematic endings this season, but we've been blitzing everybody. It ain't been a competitive game. Florida is the only team that has given us any resistance. Look at Boykins. He out here letting that chopper fly. Y'all already see it. We was able to get Bayer to come back. He came back. He ain't like how he went out last year, and I don't blame him. We had to convince. We sent the whole team. We had to convince him. It was one of the biggest flips of the century. He was going to go to the draft, really. But then we was like, bro, you can't. You got to run it back one more time. We need a revenge tour. A revenge tour. Bayard and Tulane revenge tour from the goofy shit we did against Western Kentucky. We want revenge. But damn, Florida, I ain't gonna lie, they want revenge on us from putting up them in their cinematic endings that one time. Because ain't no team done played us this tight. Literally, we blitzed every single squad. And look, the Gators, I ain't gonna lie, they've had our number. They broke our home streak one time. 2 years ago, we had a crazy streak where we ain't lost a home game in like 4 years. Literally, Florida came in just like how they're doing right now, unranked, and beat us, and I broke our home streak. It was one of the craziest home streaks ever. But we was able to get a stop before the half. And I ain't gonna lie, but I just saw that they finally changed the quarterback. They don't got the same trash-ass quarterback from the last cinematic endings they was in when they played BYU and got belt. Because I ain't gonna lie, the dude that they had playing, he was no good at all. He was like a senior. They was probably just playing him because he had experience, but they ended up playing the freshman now, and the freshman been killing. And they get into the quarterback now. This has been a whole different squad. This might be the best 2-loss team in the dynasty right now. They winning 2, but they playing tough right now. Hold on. And I see my boy Nix. Can he make a play on it? Head tap. I knew he was going to make a play on it. All you got to do is throw it up to him. Nix would have been one of the most dominant receivers this season so far. I knew it. Let's go. Look, Bayer just tossed that bitch up. I already knew what he was finna do. He already knew Nix was going to make a play on it. Let's go. That's why he came back, because Nix was coming back too. And he knew Nix was going to be better this year. Let's go. We got to get Nix a highlight, because Nix, he going to get a mixtape this year. He been dominating every game so far. The 5 games that we played that ain't been on the cinematic endings, he been killing. Head tap, literally. I ain't gonna lie. Hey, number 8, I don't know how you bounce back from that. You had all the scouts in attendance. This is probably y'all most watched game that y'all gonna have all year. You get head tap like that. I hope you're not a senior. I hope you're not dependent on this game to boost your draft stock. And I ain't gonna lie, this number 30 character right here, Mount, he's replacing Hogg. Y'all know Hogg, he is a senior. He went to the draft, but we replaced him with another running back, Mount. He's been pretty cold. He definitely has to replace that production, because Hogg was pretty good last year. And then we got number 22, too. He's also been a beast, too. Let's get Bayard Let's get Bayard a free lane to the end zone. He's having an escort to the end zone. Let's go. Let the band play Green Wave. And we take a night time in Tulane. Let's go. I hope Florida can't answer back, because they offense been high octane. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know why they've been able to answer back. But Bayard, this is why you came back for shit like that. He trying to get the Heisman this year. He wasn't able to get it last year. They gave it to Dunham, but now Dunham that graduated, he got a free, easy, just like this touchdown, he got a free, easy expressway to Heisman if he keeps this play up. And now we just got to see what our defense finna do, and we finally get a stop. I told y'all, our defense been grit so far, but now we finally getting together looking like the team we've been these past 5 games. And I'm looking in the pocket. I'm waiting for square, nothing there. Can I just throw the ball out? I can't even throw the ball out. I was clicking the button. They sacked me before I could even throw the ball out. Hold on, we just going to run it real quick. They trying to get a stop. Nah, but this has been a super offensive game, though. It's just been nothing but scores.
And damn, they was waiting for that. We could have came up with a better play than that offensive coordinator. Let's see. We're going to try to see if we can get somebody on the slant. See if the slant cheese can work. If they press a man, we can get somebody on that slant. I'm going to throw it to Boykins, and they're not going for that. We're going to put it right back to them. This game is extremely tight right now. Let's see if our defense can get another stop. Let's see, where can we put them at? We got to get a tackle there. So they got the ball at the 50. Let's see if the defense can get a stop. And they don't. They score immediately. Hold on, wait a second. We playing a full game now. We cannot risk it. We is undefeated. And I'm telling you, Florida always got crazy. If you think the voodoo magic with Oklahoma is strong, Florida got crazy voodoo magic, not with other teams, but when it comes to Tulane, I don't know why they always play their best game. I feel like they got some type of internal beef. Let's go ahead and get the mess spot. Get the mess spot rolling. Bayard again. They're waiting for that run no more. They're not going for after that last run-in touchdown. They're not letting Bayard just run in the pocket no more. And let's go. And we're going to take this to the fourth. Tied up in the fourth. Florida, they got to feel proud about themselves. They tied up with the number one team in the country. Going into the fourth. Look at the rankings. East Carolina then climbed up to 6. South Carolina made a comeback after losing their first game. They had 5. And I ain't gonna lie, it's gonna be super interesting this season. Because I ain't gonna lie, Tulane, the way Tulane been moving teams out the way, it looks like a real dominant year. But Florida is the only team out of all the teams we done played that wants to have a shot, and that's an easy first, though. They can't give them that. The way Bayard is playing, I'm glad that he came back because he definitely reached a new prime. He's definitely going to be the number one pick. There's no other better player than him in the dynasty right now. I'm not even going to lie. The production's definitely been there, and he definitely got all the badges now. He just going to let it fly. Is that Knicks again? And Knicks, he caught it. Touchdown, let the band play. Knicks is on one. 3 shit. We celebrated in the end zone. Let's go. I didn't think he was just going to catch that like that. Knicks, it's been a problem. Hey, this Bayard-Knicks connection is crazy. No cap. Hey, I'm glad both of them decided to come back. Nobody hit the portal. Nobody went to the draft. And y'all see what the outcome of that is. Look at that. He just threw the ball up. Head tap, man. I ain't gonna lie. We need to come up with a nickname for Knicks. A new name might be Head Tap, man. And look at the averages. He averaging about 100 yards a game on the number one team in the country. Hey, Bayard and Knicks. Hey, a dynamic duo. Hey, this reminds me of Bayard and when Bayard and Kareem was on the same squad. No cap, Knicks. I remember last year we ain't really have a number one main target. Knicks was still like a freshman, so he wasn't developed like that. But now he done came back for his sophomore year and is killing. And Bayard done came back for his junior year and he got all the badges. So now it's scary sights in Yulman. Definitely scary sights. I don't know what he was doing because it don't got no hand-eye coordination, no hand-leg coordination. He could not stay in bounds. But let's go ahead. And this is the freshman quarterback I'm talking about, number 16. Y'all see they finally changed the quarterback. But we on that. We finally going to get this defense together. But this quarterback right here, number 16, he definitely got to be one of the best because ain't nobody been able to go score for score with Tulane so far in the season. Again, 16, he do got a wide open shot. We got to make that tackle. That's a good hit. Number 25 can't make the hit. They going to have to punt the ball back to us. Let's go. A stadium pulse. We used to have the number one toughness rank. I think Oklahoma took it from us. Let's go. Boykins. Get it to about the 50. But I ain't gonna lie, I just saw some, bro. If you play with a team a certain amount of times, you pretty much donated money like on NCAA 26. And so we need everybody to play with Tulane. We're gonna turn Tulane into a real dynasty. And not even just on here, but in real life, and that's a first. But now I'm serious. I'm dead ass serious. Turn Tulane into a real dynasty, bro. They got great tradition. The best uniforms in college football. Like I'm just pitching y'all a pitch. For real, y'all need to go mess with Tulane. Everybody play with Tulane on college football 26. And we going to make them a real dynasty. They're going to be bigger than Bama. They're going to have all the NIL money in the world that they need to make them a real dynasty in real life. 2nd and 10, we still kind of in the red zone. We trying to get some separation from Florida. Monk get to the 5. We don't want to end this possession with a field goal. We need something bigger than this.
We definitely want 6 here. Let's go. I'm running that. Yeah, I'm gonna try to get the back out at the backfield. Damn, Bayer, you missed him, cuz I ain't gonna lie, that was all you, but he was getting pressure. 4th and 5. Hey, our coach, offensive coordinator, want us to go for it. Bro, he must not have no faith in this kicker. Hold on, bro. This is not a far kick. It's 43 yards. He can hit this. He can hit this. Hold on. Right center. Let's go. He can hit this. He can hit this. That's perfect. That was a perfect kick. How did he miss that shit? Maybe our offensive coordinator knew something. I did it. McCargo. What is, like, I even just looked at your name now just because of that. Damn, you sad. Bro, why do we always got a sad kicker? We put all our money into everything else except the kicker. Oh my! I just saw it. Yeah, he's a true freshman kicker. That's why. Now we get the freshman from Florida a chance to answer and a chance to tie the game. Yeah, no, that's not going to help. That is not going to help. But we got to lock in because we cannot go out like last time. This is why I did not want it to be close with them. After they broke our home streak, I knew they was part of the Voodoo team, and that's a drag route, easy first for them. Hold on, we got to chill out and really just bring more pressure on the quarterback. We can't just let him. He can't just be sitting in the pocket forever. Hell no, they moving. They out here motioning too many people. They running it with 2-5. He don't get nothing. They running that no huddle, and we bringing the stadium pulse. I told y'all. Hey, this could be like in real life too. If y'all just play with Tulane, this is probably how rocking the games is gonna be when they get that NIL bread. He throwing it. Ooh, that was dangerous as hell. Harbor almost had him a pick right there. He threw it up to Harbor. You know he usually come down with them, but it fall right through his hands. Let's go. 3rd down. 3rd down. What are they gonna do here? He got somebody. Oh my goodness! Now they gonna hit me with a flag. That was incomplete. Refs trying to keep him in the game. I told y'all that was part of the Voodoo squad. Refs is trying to keep their ass in the game. I don't think that was a flag because they trying to say he got to the ball before the ball got there. He got to the defender before the ball. He got to the receiver before the ball got there. But they're hard. He looking again. That's a drag. But yeah, I still feel like that damn flag was questionable though. I think they trying to keep everybody. They had to parlay. I think Tulane was probably like favorite, like 14 or 21. And damn, that's a dot. Look at the freshman. Hold on, while I'm talking shit, the freshman make a move off the run. I ain't gonna lie, cuz got some potential. You might be able to save their season. He out here coming in like DJ Lagway, and the stadium post is crazy. The camera's shaking. The camera's shaking. And I missed the sack. They was able to get yards about it. I missed the sack I had cuz I dived way too quick. At first I thought he was gonna give it to the running back. He got me on the play action. He hit me with an A-Rod. A perfect play action. There you go. Now 25. He got scary and goes out of bounds. Let's see. Hey, the freshman completely revitalized this squad because I ain't gonna lie. The other dude, the senior, whoever they had in there was not working. Little folks was not cutting it. This is who's really cutting. Look at the freshman getting the first down out of that. This is the number 1 ranked defense in the dynasty. I told y'all. And really, we got the number 1 ranked defense and offense this year. We done brought back so many players. I don't know who. Iski Popovich done convinced too many players to come back. But let's go ahead. I knew they was going to run that little Army style. They still running that Army style play from last cinematic endings. Y'all know that. When they played BYU, they was running that same little Army style play. I don't know. This has got to be the most. Oh, wait a second. Let the band play. Gators. He jumping over the cameraman. What a dot from the freshman, number 15. That's one of the best weapons the freshman had to his disposal, and he finally get it to him. I've been waiting when he was going to throw him the ball. Let the band play. Gators. Tangelo. He trying to be part of the Michelangelo game, but trying to be a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle, jumping over. He was flying like a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. Ties the game up with Tulane, number 1 team in the country. Could be on upset alert if we can't get a score in the next possession. Hold on. He is not trying to go in overtime with the Gators. They're an extremely lucky team. I told y'all. They could be part of the Voodoo Warrior team whenever they play Tulane. They don't do this against nobody else. They didn't do this against BYU. But I ain't gonna lie, this quarterback change has been for the better. I told y'all. If they would have had that quarterback in when they played BYU, it would have been a lot closer.
Because I'm telling y'all, the defense came up. They had like a fumble 6 and everything. But all that's behind us. It's Tulane time. We need to come back. We can't lose to unranked squads like this at all. Come on. That would definitely mess up our ranking. Boykins get the slant out the backfield. I ain't gonna lie, Florida got us a little nervous. We ain't never had this pressure. Let's see how Tulane can respond, though. We just used the blitzing squads. Hold on. We gonna get this together, though. Boykins again. No, that ain't even Boykins. But he ain't even get his feet down. That don't even count as a catch. 3rd and 5. Hold on. We need to drop something simple to get us a first down here. Ain't nothing too crazy. We can't turn the ball over or nothing. We got to make sure Byard take care of the ball. Again, damn. And this time I'm going for it because I don't care. Nah, actually, nah. Let's hold on. I'm trying to think. Yeah, let's just punt the ball because we are on our own 30. Damn, because I was really wanting to go for it because it's getting scary out here. If they get a field goal, it's rest. But we do got all 3 timeouts. That's why I punted it. Because if we didn't get it, we pretty much just give them the dub. And we can't do that. I think we got a good enough defense to stop the freshman. We can stop the freshman magic from happening one more time. Stadium Pulse is rocking now. Yeah, turn me up. Linebacker, turn me up. Yeah, turn me up. Hold on. We finally going to make some plays. And also make some hits. Get back to playing Tulane football. The freshman that came in to shook up the whole defense. They don't even know what hit him. He wasn't even on the game plan. We thought we was playing the senior. Damn, what is the wide receiver doing? I'm damn near on Florida side. What did you give? Freshman quarterback? Talk to your damn wide receiver. He ain't even looking at the ball. Yeah, he got to hit the transfer portal. And now it's lit up in here. We got to get one more stop. 3rd down. We got to get one more stop. Freshman again, look, he don't find nobody, and that's incomplete. I can't even blame the freshman quarterback when you got wide receivers not even looking at the ball. What the hell was Cuz doing? He out here got a parlay on Tulane. He done put bread on Tulane. He not trying to lose his money. Boykins don't get nothing out the return, but we still set up in great field position. And we pretty much just went back and forth punting the ball to each other. Who wants to win the game? Both teams that had a chance to win the game. We just punted the ball back to each other. And now, but we going to seize our opportunity, though. We going to seize it. Move out the way, little boy. Get your little ass to the weight room. Byard, let's go. We ain't even got time to celebrate that. We got to hurry up and get in the no huddle. We got to get a field goal to win this game. But I ain't that confident in our field goal kicker. His ass missed a 43-yarder, so we got to really, I want a touchdown here. And that ain't going to do it. But at least that stopped the clock. But, yeah, I ain't that confident at all in our field goal kicker. I had a perfect kick. I ain't even kick it off. I ain't even not kick it right. I had the perfect aim, had the perfect power on it and everything. He still missed it. But that's okay, though, because we ain't waiting for the field goal. We going for the touchdown. Alba out the backfield. They call it timeout. Actually, no, we calling the timeout. They not calling shit. Let's go ahead. Let's see. Damn, can we run some different plays? Offensive coordinator, what you got going on? You running the same plays and shit? Let's go. We got to get some. Really trying to. There we go. That's the type of pass we needed. Them type of passes. Call another timeout. But I still think we need more yards, though. Cuz ass going to fuck around, fumble this game for us. And I'm going to be shitty. Let's get more yards. We can't be satisfied. Even though we got it at the 24, that's still like a 40-yard field goal from here. So we cannot be satisfied. We got to get more yards. Play action. I'm waiting for something to happen, but it's okay. I'm going to take it myself with Byard. And he get out of bounds. That was a double positive. I ain't going to lie. Cuz can't hit a 32-yarder. He don't need to be on a collegiate field at all. No cap. And if you can't get a 32-yarder, you need to get jumped on campus too. Let's go halfback direct. There we go. Now he doesn't have no excuses. This field goal is about to be an extra point for the win. I ain't gonna lie, but if he pulls some shit like what Texas did against Arizona State, that's why I can't even congratulate my kickers or nothing. You got to hit this field goal before I got trust in you. You know what I'm saying? You got to prove yourself. This is literally an extra point for the game. He did it. Let's go. He had no other choice but to make it. But we definitely going to investigate him. I think he's been making some betting slips because there's no way he should have missed the last one. That was legit line drive.
But even though we gonna win the game, we gotta get all the props to Florida though. They challenged us the most out of it. That's why I ain't even posting those. If y'all peep, like I ain't even posting no cinematic endings with Tulane because we just been blissing boys. Hey, look, hey, they might talk all that about Ohio State, but we blitzed Ohio State. That was their first loss. They got blitzed by us, and then Oklahoma State got blitzed by us. Oh shit, he trying to make something happen on the return. But that's it. That's game, folks. Tulane improved to 6-0. Florida, I ain't gonna lie. Florida might be nice if they just would have started doing it at the beginning of the year. They probably would have had way more wins than this. But Byers definitely looking like the front runner. 319, 64% completion, 5 touchdowns. They're not even counting his rushing touchdowns. He doing that shit in his sleep. He been putting numbers like this the whole season. And there's really nobody else they could give Heisman to but him. He making it clear. Look at that dot. I ain't gonna lie, Knicks too. Knicks definitely been the best receiver so far in the dynasty. Let's go. And I ain't gonna lie, the storyline hype is getting more hype and hype the more we go. But let's go. I'm gonna see y'all in the next episode, and y'all know it. I'm gonna see y'all on the flip. Let's go.